Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ReflexTV.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. What's up, guys? This is ReflexTV, and we are back. It's been a minute. I'm sorry, guys. Like, usually I'd have this video out, every Thursday or Friday at the latest. Yeah, it's Sunday, and yes, we did not race this weekend on a Saturday. Honestly, I feel terrible about it, but at the same time, like, I'm running a series, and when my computer and everything's not working, I've been having, like, for people that don't know, I've been having IP issues going on. I have no clue what's going on. I've checked my internet. My internet is good. I have zero internet problems. I'm not lagging. It's not a normal lag out. Like, you know what I mean? Usually when you lag out, your ping is over 30 milliseconds. So, like, my ping is constantly below 30. I have over 300 megs of download speed. There's just so much I have called several people. Comcast, I've talked to an agent from Comcast. They've told me they checked everything. They did a reset on my internet, make sure that everything's good. They checked my modem. One of the agents said that there was a timer on my modem, which was weird. So I was like, can you get rid of that? Can you do something to fix that? And they told me that since it's not a modem of theirs from Comcast, since I bought it and it's a Netgear, that I would have to, it's a manufacturer issue, and they have no control of that. They have no way to tap in to that to be able to take that off or some shit. So I called Netgear, and Netgear, I talked to an agent from Netgear, and then Netgear said that they checked it. I gave them basically like the serial numbers and all the bullshit so they can, get into that, and they said there is no timer in that, and they don't know what Comcast is talking about. So I'm in a awe right now. I have no idea what's going on with my modem. I was thinking, I have updated my router. I went into the router login and just put it up to the newest software because it was a little outdated, so I did all that. I've reset my Steam. I have did a time back on my PC to a time I knew. I'm talking about my old PC too. When I did all of this, I did a time back on my PC because at the time I didn't know. But I ended up buying a new PC, guys, and I'm on a brand new PC and it's still doing it. So this is not a PC issue. This has something all to do with my IP and the internet. So, but internet's good. So I'm at two things. There's two options that I'm gonna do to get this rolling, so that way we could race this next Saturday at Daytona and just keep this show on the road. I'm gonna basically go into my modem, and I'm gonna just basically check the software, and update the software on the modem. Just give that a solid run. If that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna go out and buy a brand new modem and a brand new router and plug it in to go. I haven't had a chance to reply to Crazy yet, but he said that there was a thing, or saying something, that I need to put my thing on open. I just haven't had a chance to I haven't had free time at all this week. I've been so busy, but I'm gonna get in touch with Crazy and see if he said I need to do something. So I'll definitely give that a shot, because what he was talking about is something I never tried. So I definitely will give that a shot. And if I'm open for anything, guys. I'm at it all right now. I have no clue what to do. But yeah, so this was a crazy one. You'll see me, I'll end up lagging out of this on lap 28. Me and Croth, I'll explain it as we go. Guys, for the people I did, this is not how I ever want to run things, but just know that what I did for myself is something I would do for anybody that ever is going through the situation. So if you ever lag out on lap 28, I definitely would do the same thing that I did for myself, and I'll explain it all, but I don't want to ruin it for people that haven't seen the race yet. So here we go. We are round 8. Oh gosh, I'm so, like, what race is this? Hold up. I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on. But this is round 8. Track schedule. We are round This is round 8, 1990 Atlanta. So, 1990 Atlanta, round 8. Oh, this is actually, so far out of the whole season, this was my favorite track. I loved it. The way that this, the way that the skill gap was on this track and the way that the track flowed, it was so fun. But yeah, here we go. Let's do this. We're going to start with a staggered start because I ended up lagging out twice. And with this great community that we have and JC being the host and helping me out and everything, like, they were completely understanding, and I like I said, I can't thank this community and the people enough that we have. I appreciate you guys. So yeah, I'm doing my best, guys. I'm not just sitting around just doing nothing. I'm trying to fix it so that way we can keep this going, because I really enjoy playing this game with everyone, and I want to keep Reflex alive, so doing my best. Anyways, let's go. Let's do this. I'm going to talk your ear off. Let's do this. Staggered start. On board with Rowdies. Let's do this. Alright, I'm going to turn this down just quite a bit so I can talk a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so I'm not sure. You can see, oh, by the way, guys, I didn't even get on board with me this week. I was trying to. I don't even have a video of myself. Luckily, I have 5 people: Benny, Kane, Croft, Rowdies, anybody I missed that recorded. Thank you so much. You guys saved the ReflexTV this week. I hit record, but other issues were going on. I literally was, my mind was going, I guess my mind was just going through it, because it literally like stopped on the recording on the start, and I think I might have hit record twice, and I think when I hit the second time it stopped my video, and I'm just, like I said, my head was spinning. I was confused on what was happening, and yeah. Alright, there goes Dylan. Dylan Bryant right now up in first. Newthy second. Croft third. Me fourth. Rowdies just jumped up into 6th. Kane just, I don't know what, Kane, like that was really weird. Lag was going through. JC gonna jump in. JC checking up from the inside so he doesn't take out Rowdies. He wanted to give Rowdies room right there. Rowdies right now sitting behind me. Rowdies, I do know, and on the original start he was having some bad luck, so this restart is going to, it definitely was a chance to regroup and get himself together. It was kind of a, I feel really bad for Dylan, because Dylan he was honestly like riding amazing on the beginning one. He was up front riding, like, I wouldn't necessarily say checked out, but he had a good over 5-second lead, I would say. He was definitely up front. Oh, Newthy wads himself. That puts me up in the second and Rowdies up in the third. Rowdies not doing the step on, step off right there. He jumps all the way over it and triples and uses that berm as a landing. That was a cool little line. Oh, you could see me and Rowdies right now. We're really, like, with this restart, we're really like, okay, Dylan, do not want him to get away this moto, so we're giving it our all right now to get ourselves right up in front of Dylan and keep going. Me and Rowdies right now, it's it's crazy. Me and Rowdies, we battle for the championship constantly. Like, this is not the first time I battled for a championship with Rowdies, and yeah, we know the drill. It's game time right now. Coming in next week on Daytona, we're gonna be midway through the season, and we all know that's when the championship starts right there. So yeah, it's game time. Rowdies right now just hounding me. Oh, reflex lag right there was retarded. Oh, I wad myself. Oh, Rowdies hit the back of me. Here comes Croft. Croft gonna try to take the pass. He's gonna get a twofer around the outside. Let's see if Rowdies can get him back on the inside. Nope, not gonna happen. Oh, maybe so. Beautiful inside line right there from Rowdies. Croft checks up, being real nice to Rowdies, like the OG Croft is. He knows better than to just send it in right there. With the way this lag works, you can't do that. So Croft right now checked up just a little bit. He's going to pace behind Rowdies. He's going to try to get a clean pass to see how he can make it, see if he can make it work. Look at that different line choice from Rowdy's, he was the only one I've seen doing that consistently every lap. I don't think it was faster, but Rowdy's always has different line choices. I've noticed on a lot of tracks that we do. He always does something a little different. I've noticed that with Rowdy's. It's kind of cool. Look at that quad. I wish I had my thing, because I was doing that really consistently with Croft as well. I actually really liked that line. It was cool to see Croft doing that, because Croft was flying this race. It was super fun racing with Croft. Getting on top of those whoops right there. There was a weird little like kicker right on that berm on that right side. You gotta be careful. You could see Croft, he checked up for it, because man, that happened to me. Like you get into it and it like will throw you in a nose wheel, and you're just like, what the heck happened? Oh, Croft wads himself on board with JC sitting in 6th. He kind of messed up a little bit right there on that. It's like a little step up onto a step on. You kind of want to jump over, and if you don't get that, you lose a second and a half to 2 seconds on that. So, ooh, got a little lucky right there with that. How he messed up right there. He kind of used those. Sometimes not very often, but sometimes those static bells can work to your advantage sometimes. If you don't fall into them all the way, you can kind of use it as a berm sometimes, and that's what JC did. On board with Benny Z. This guy, man, he's a super... and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he won it last year for our... So he is the... he didn't start out, he didn't race this year. He definitely took a break. Definitely... needed a break from Reflex for a little bit, but yeah, he took a break and he came back. But yeah, this guy he did 0 practice this week. Rode very similar to JC. JC did the same thing, no practice, just racing. And yeah, you can see this guy's really fast though. Benny, this guy can throw down straight up heaters in Supercross. He's always considered himself as a Supercross guy, and me too. So I've been teammates with this guy for a long time. Not anymore. We don't have a team going on anymore, but we were on the same team, ReflexTV, and I've had a chance to practice a lot with Benny, and he's super fast in Supercross. Super fun seeing him, and I do think he was the winner of last year. Who knows? I'd have to check the Hall of Fame, but yeah, Supercross champion Benny. Oh, Kane! Kane did not, I know he didn't mean to do that, but damn, he just straight decapitated JC's head. He's trying to regroup. He's like, damn, JC just straight grabbed his head off of it. Like, he had to get back up, grab his head, and slap that shit right back on his shoulders to keep going. Damn. Damn. JC's probably like, what the hell happened? No, but Kane is on a comeback right now, guys. Did not get the start that he wanted off of that staggered start. It's really weird. I had his internet was not. It was tripping with mine this week really bad, and I'm not sure why. It was like strobe lighting, and I remember before we did the staggered start, I was just like, every time I got near him, it's not Kane's fault at all, but like, every time I got near him, it was just like, it was strobe lighting and knocking me off, and I was like, oh my gosh, it sucked so bad. But either way, yeah, this staggered start did not work in Kane's benefit at all, and I do feel for him in that way, because I hate to make people staggered start, especially if it's because of me. Guys, I'm supposed to be the most stable person out there, like in charge of the series. I gotta have the most stable internet, the most stable everything to be in charge of this, and to keep things flowing smoothly. And this race definitely didn't go as smooth as I wanted to, so I do apologize to not only the leaders that did good, but just the whole everyone. Oh, Croft jumping off. Oh, we got a three-way battle for the lead. Dude, I jumped to the inside of Dylan Bryant. Dylan Bryant sitting in second. Here comes Rowdy's. Whips. Is he going to be able to make it to the inside? Not going to happen. Was a little off. That didn't get the momentum that he wanted to. Rowdy's going to case that. Luckily, it's a forgiving landing. More of like a little roller. So that case was not going to help. Is Rowdy's going to be able to go to the inside? Looks like Dylan Bryant's not going to give it to him that easy. Here comes Rowdy's. He got the momentum. Looks like Dylan got into the right side where those thicker whoops are. So yeah, it's not sure if it's over yet. Let's see if Dylan can make a comeback. But here we go. Battle's on for the lead. Rowdy's. This is, like I said, this is, oh, and Rowdy straight obliterates himself. Here comes Benny. We got a battle for 8. There's, like I said, guys, I go for the best battles, and there was not really much battles going on after that once Rowdy's did that up front. So on board with Benny. The best battle on the track was between him and JC at the moment. Here comes Benny, though. Watch Benny. This is about, I would say I think Benny did about what he was expecting to, right? Riding with somebody that doesn't practice, right, on this track. He didn't practice at all, so, yeah, I mean, dude, he rode amazing, honestly. No practice at all. 52.78, right up to par with all the fast guys. So, I mean, congratulations to Benny just on, like, being able to turn laps with us and do this right now without even practicing anything at all, really. So, here comes, looks like Benny. Oh, that was a clean line. Look at that, right up on the back of JC. Can JC make it? JC holds him off. Benny makes a huge mistake. Little nose wheelie, drops it back down, goes into the double. Oh, here comes Kane right up on the inside of Newthy. Ooh! Drops that Kawasaki to the floor. Wheel tap! Jumps over. Gets a little cross-body. What can happen? Newthy to the step on, step off. Jumps right back to the inside. They're going to blitz a whoops. They're going to go right past Blanks like he's standing still. Oh my god, these guys are flying. Looked like Blanks like he ended up making a little mistake right there on that corner. I'm pretty sure Blanks was, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Blanks was getting lapped right there. I wasn't 100% sure, but yeah, this is the battle on the track right now. Here comes Kane. Ooh. Kane really getting through this whole section right here. 51.85, guys. 51.85. Look at that. That's so sketchy. The way he just pounded through that corner. That's what I mean. It's like, that is so cool the way he hits that like that. So I mean, he is just hitting these lines so hard right now, trying to get just the way that Cowie was getting grip and keeping to the. Here he comes. Right here. Oh! Crashes! Endos! Freaking wads himself! Holy crap! Anyways, on board with Croth. What can Croth do? Croth sitting in third right now. Doing his absolute best to get around Dylan. Dylan, man, what a great ride. I didn't get it. I hope that we get more coverage of Dylan because, man, he's a good rider. Like, just the way I was really impressed with Dylan, the way he held his composure for this long. And like I said before the restart, guys, like, man, he rode his butt off. He rode so good, and he's one of the people I deeply apologize to for that restart because, man, it's such a weird thing that's been going on with me, and like I said, I'm just grateful for that our community is as understanding as they are because, man, I do think some people would have lost their shit for like this situations that happen. Oh, dude, Croft just straight goes around that outside as fast as he possibly can. Makes the pass happen. Sick. Oh, looks like Dylan made a little mistake. He's got 5 seconds on Dylan. Here it is, though. This was the battle on the track. This is me and Croft. We were pacing each other, running. I was bummed that I couldn't see like what I ran for a lap time because I don't know if there was a lap where I went so damn fast and I was like, dude, I could have swore I've done 51s obviously in practice. Like I know how to hit those, and yeah, in this race battling with Croft, I definitely did something similar to that. I rode my HUD visibility off so I don't see, so I was waiting to see like that time stamp at the end of the race to see what I got because I was really charging and throwing down. But anyways, yeah, just pacing with Croft. Me and Croft have battled with each other for so many times that we know how to ride clean and ride hard with each other. Usually when I see Croft behind me or JC or Rowdies or any of those guys, I'm pretty happy about it because I know it's going to be a clean battle all the way to the end. We're going to race each other hard and go for it, but yeah, when I look back and see these people, I'm like, oh, okay. At least it's going to be clean. Like, do I need to do it? Like, I'm maybe not, like, I'm definitely not a whole going, whoo, like, thank God it's him, because I do know Croth is freaking fast as shit, but, like, I am thankful, though, a lot of the times, though. Remember I was talking about that kicker, guys, right there in the corner? It threw me up in a nose wheelie, and that is what happened. Oh, here comes Croth. Got right around me, though, either way. But, yeah, that's what happened. I hit a nose wheelie, and I ended up taking Croth out with me. Oh, Rowdy's just flying. Sitting in third. He's got about 6 seconds right now. He's got a little work to do. He's definitely messed up a little bit of why he's not up front with us. 52.15, very fast lap. Speed-wise, we all know Rowdy's is never like lacking speed-wise. He's always been extremely fast. We all know that. Like I said, guys, I've said it in the last race. It's all about where your head is. Like, if your head's not, like, it's a consistency mindset thing. Like, you got to stay very focused throughout the whole entire race, 30 laps, and just hit your marks every single time. And that's what, oh, look at this. Croth goes to the outside. I'm going to jump to the inside. We are side by side. Croth misses the step on, step off. I go right back around him. Just like that. Little bit of a mess up, and there we go. This is what it comes down to. The skill gap of us. We are absolutely flying. Like, this is what I'm saying, guys. Like, you have to be so perfect to stay and to be on top, because just like that, one little mistake from Croth, I get around him. One little mistake from me, Croth gets around me. And that's what I'm saying. This is why I'm talking about, like, Benny, for instance. He won a championship. He took a break. Because, like, dude, like, you constantly, at the end of a championship, you're just like, dude, you're so burnt out. You're just like, dude, okay, I'm done for a little bit. You guys do your thing, and I'm gonna regroup and maybe come back, maybe for another one if I'm feeling up for it. But yeah, it's just I'm trying to think of a word, but it's just, when you're doing that constantly every single week, it gets a little you just start to almost get a headache from it in a way. Oh, here comes Kane right around Rowdy's. Look at the comeback from Kane. Guys, if you would have watched his first lap, he crashed probably like 4 times. He is the fastest man on the track right now. Like I said, I don't know what my lap time was, but from everyone else on the track, he is the fastest lap rider on the track at the moment. Absolutely flying. Kane put in a lot of practice. One person I don't do a lot of practice with during the week is Rowdy's, and just different time zones. When I am able to practice, he's usually probably in bed. Like, honestly, it's probably like 1, 2 in the morning for him whenever I start to practice, because my evening time is not is really late for Rowdy's. So it's a cool line, but man, it looks sketchy. It's like hard landings when he does that, when he quads over that. But yeah, Rowdy's little case up, there. That's a big mistake right there. Not gonna be able to get over this finish line. He's gonna have to check up just a little bit. Let the whip glitch over. Back on board with Croth. This is the battle on the track. With Rowdy's making that mistake, it gave Kane a little bit of room to breathe a little bit, and yeah, he's just trying to. Yeah, I think Kane is just. Yeah, he's just trying to regroup. He's trying to catch up to us, but and that's just the thing. Kane was running the same exact lap times as the leaders, but when me and Croth are riding this consistent out front, it's next to impossible to catch. To catch us when we're running this type of leader pace. Even though Kane is just as fast, like in the road amazing, he was capable of running and battling up front with the leaders, but you got to stay consistent. Oh my, and that just like that, little bit of a not sure exactly, but a little loss of focus right there. Rowdy's just got a little too close to those top blocks, and boom, hit the deck. And yeah, it's gonna make that's gonna extend. That's gonna separate Kane from Rowdy's. That's gonna kind of put the stamp on third for Kane at the moment. I don't think Rowdy's gets close to him. Man, just you could tell, like, there's sections where I separate myself from Croth, and then there's times where Croth catches me. It just depends on what kind of drive we get. Sometimes I won't get the cleanest drive, sometimes Croth does, and that was all race. Like, we were just straight pacing each other. I don't think me and Croth really turned under a 52 all race, really. Or over a 52, sorry. Oh, yeah, this was too. Like, me and Croft were getting over that very consistently. That was a hard one that a lot of people were struggling with. You could see a lot of people that definitely didn't practice. You could see the people that didn't practice, and that's what I mean. You could tell the people that didn't practice were those were the ones that were. You could see they would struggle a little bit more. But me, Croft, Kane. Not sure about Newthie. Didn't do a lot of practice on Newthie here. Yeah, Rowdy's. You can see. I'm sure Rowdy's put a little bit of time in. Rowdy's always fast, no matter what. Even though he doesn't practice a lot with myself, I do know that Rowdy's putting in time just by the speed and pace he runs in. And if he isn't, dude, props to him, because he is a beast. I don't know how some of these guys do that. I would freaking be dead last right now if I didn't practice on these tracks. These tracks are so hard. Like I said, once again, thanks to NWG, this track was beautiful. The best. Like I said, they just keep getting better and better, and they are all like so different. Every time you ride them, they're all like just so like they're not the same at all, and that's what's cool about them. Nice little scrub from Croft. Outside to see if he can get the run, get that quad. Yep, he's gonna get right over it. Nice little whip right over the top of that quad. And carry the drive. Here it is, guys. I lagged out right there. That was not a crash. I was completely fine. I watched everyone. What makes me mad about it is I was still in the lobby. But everyone on my screen just said everyone just was not there. I hit start to check the players, and nobody was in there with me. It was just myself, and nobody could see me. And I have no clue. Like I said, yeah, on cross screen, I wasn't lagging. I wasn't doing anything. It was just... It's hard to tell with Croft. Croft has a little bit slower internet. That's why he's 720p. He has slower internet because he's at work. When he's at home, he has really fast internet, and he gives me 1080p, great quality. But yeah, this is on board with Rowdy's. What I did, guys, so I'll explain it to you guys all at the end. But as of right now, Rowdy's sitting in third. I'll explain to you guys how this worked at the end, and we'll get to it. Rowdy's right now just sitting, like I said, getting those whoops. He's doing his absolute best. He's got someone right behind him. I don't know who it is. I can't see the person that's behind him. It did not film, so I'll have to check. But yeah, here he comes. I'm waiting to get a grip. That's why I'm on board with Rowdy's, because he doesn't even got a second in between. This is last lap coming up right now. Rowdy's giving it everything he's got. Whoever's behind him, he's on the outside. Checks up just a little bit. There it is. It's Newthie. He's gonna... Oh my god, here he comes. On board with Croft. Croft's gonna get the win. I have to go on board with him for a second. I'll go right back to board with Rowdy's. Sorry guys, but congratulations, Croft. You rode amazing. So sorry we couldn't see who finished that race between us. On board with Rowdy's. Here he comes. Can Rowdy's get Newthie back? Oh no, this is not good for Rowdy's. Rowdy's needs all the points that he can get. Fourth was not in Rowdy's. Oh no. Outside, can Rowdy's get him? Oh, he's not going to make it work. Here comes Benny. Benny going to try to get him. Get Dylan. Oh, and Benny obliterates himself. Dylan's going to hold on to fifth. Benny with 0 practice is going to take a 6. Congratulations. Pat on the back, dude, for Benny for doing what he did. A little no-hander. Once again, JC, congratulations, JC. You rode good, man. Like, you have nothing to be ashamed of. These guys don't even practice, and they're just out front chilling with us, man. Like, I'm just grateful that we get everyone in. I'm going to pause this for a second so I can explain to you guys how this worked. So I left on lap 28, but I didn't leave. It DC'd me. So I've talked to JC several times, in the past on situations like this, and this has happened before a few times. And the only way to make it fair, especially when there's 2 laps to go, is to tie me and Crawford first, and then that would put Kane in second, Newsy third, Rowdy's fourth, Dylan Bryant fifth, so on. And otherwise, like, I mean, guys, I'm in the championship, and so like I said, I was saying I would do this for anybody. I don't care who it is. Like, if this was Rowdy's, for instance, Rowdy's in the championship. If this happened to Rowdy's, I would absolutely do this for Rowdy's. Like, that's just not fair. It's out of my control. Like, it would be out of anybody's control. It would have been out of Rowdy's. Had a few times where he lagged out of the races and we had to restart, and guess what we did? We restarted. We restarted twice for Rowdy's one times, and as we should, and as we did. That's just that's what we're all about that. Like, we don't, especially Rowdy's and myself, we're in points, we're battling. It's a close championship. I am gonna shout out, I'm pretty sure it was Kane that gave me some cool a little advice for ReflexTV. He said, man, put those points up at the end of the race so that way we can see like how championship points and stuff like that. So will do. I will definitely put those points up so you guys can see the championship points at the end of every ReflexTV video. Yeah, guys, once again, I want to give a special shout out to NWG for making this track. Track was amazing. I've been just like I'm amazed every single track he does. And guys, if you guys notice, there's no objects on the track. NWG went above and beyond, as he always does, to make the best racing possible for us. He has a beautiful version of each track, like that, with all the objects and stuff. But when we were racing, we were just getting a little bit of FPS drops, maybe not for some. But yeah, anyways, I don't know who it was. It might have been Croth. Croth was saying that he was getting FPS drops, so NWG went above and beyond and said, here's a potato version of the track. And then Croth gave me the potato version, and I posted it for everyone. So, yep, I just want to say thank you NWG. I couldn't do this, honestly, guys. This whole series would not have been possible without him. We would have had top blocks flying all over the place without NWG stepping up and making static bells. It's just cool. Like, I didn't even know NWG before the series. Like, I didn't know how to contact him or anything. I just made the series, and he ended up getting in contact with me, and we became pretty good friends on the game. And yeah, he's a really cool guy. So if you guys want, I'll definitely put this track in the description down below. It'll be a Google Drive. I'm not 100% sure. I think Dylan. NWG was I think he's gonna try to make his own website, and I think that's the future plan for NWG. He's gonna try to make his own website, so that way, and no, like, he's not throwing shade at DS19. I just want to put that out there, not trying to make any beef. The only reason he's doing that is because he said he felt really bad because every time he's constantly fixing his tracks. Like, he's always trying to better his tracks, and every time he puts it up on DS19, he goes, hey, DS19, can you take it down? I made a better version. He did it like, he does it like sometimes 3 or 4 times throughout the week. So like he said, he can tell that it was starting to, I don't know, annoy Dark Slides, but I mean, it kind of gets a little crazy, at the, when someone's doing that. So it's like NWG just said, hey, I'm just going to do Google Drives for right now until I can figure out another way to post the tracks. But that's why, guys, there's no more tracks by NWG on DS19. That's the only reason why. There's, like I said, as far as I know, the NWG and DS19 are friends for all I know. I just know that that was the reason why, and as he should, man. Like, if he wants to create his own website, like 2 websites are cool. You know what I mean? Like, create your own website, put your own tracks up, and that way he has full control. Like, and that's I don't, yeah, it's just something that he can do, so that way it just makes things go smooth as possible for our series, and I'm all for it. I support NWG 100%. He's him. I support all track creators, but yeah, no, NWG's got my full support. So, anyways, moving on. Croth, myself, leaders of this race. Kane, second, dude. Comeback of the year so far from Kane. Beautiful ride. That was incredible, Kane. Way to never give up and just keep charging. Newthie, awesome ride, man. Another podium ride. This would be Newthie's second podium. Rowdies, not the best finish for Rowdies, but guess what? If a 4th is Rowdy's worst finish, that's not that bad. Yes, like I'm telling you, you win your championships on your bad days, and if 4th is a bad day for Rowdies, that's not that bad. Rowdies, good job, congratulations as always. Like, you're always an amazing rider. Dylan Bryant, 5th place, man. He definitely was a little disappointed. I had to talk with Dylan. He was a little disappointed by the end of the race. He has high expectations, as he should. I really think Dylan Bryant is going to get a win one of these times. Like, not trying to put the pressure on him, but he's a very good rider and he's capable of winning. I think we'll see Dylan up. I think we'll see him up front and battling for wins and in the future championships, just depending on if he's able to make every single round. Benny Z, and you guys already know what I think of Benny. He's a freaking full-on beast in Supercross. He's a champion. This guy is no joke. All I gotta say is if he puts in the time on one of the tracks in our series and runs a championship with us, yeah, we're gonna have to start working hard. He's the only person I know that was able to compete with TBC Boosted. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, Boosted was a absolute animal in Supercross. Yeah, and Benny and JC both actually were. They had times where they were able to kind of run with Boosted, and yeah. JC, everybody knows what I think of JC. Legend, dude's awesome. I love riding with both Benny and JC. Like I said, no practice guys are doing their best. Blanks, shout out you, bro. Even though even though he didn't do the best that he wants to, like, man, you gotta start somewhere. Gotta just keep practicing, keep racing with us, and yeah, dude. Like, I'm just the more people we get, the better the racing is. I would really like to see qualifying at the end of this series. That would be cool. I do know Saturdays are hard for some people, but yeah, let's get some qualifying in. I'm just glad that we got all this competition, guys. I like this series that we have. I mean, it's cool. We get stacked players every single time, and it's awesome. If you win one of these tournaments, any of them, I don't even care if it's 5 guys. Like, we have solid competition on the gates. Like, it's definitely an accomplishment itself, getting a win in the tournament with this caliber of riders. So, yep. Thank you everyone that recorded. ReflexTV. I always enjoy announcing these. This is why I do it. I do it for you guys. Yeah, and dude, until they make a freaking better game, better than Legends, like, I don't know what the hell that is. Come on, guys, like, what is that? Come on, Reflex made 2009 on a freaking console for 360, and you're telling me that they can't make a game? You know, they can't make Reflex? Like, dude, we don't want, like, here, shoot, I highly doubt anybody's ever gonna see this, you know what I mean? But for some weird reason, that if this gets out to anybody that's in, like, that does those, you know, that's in charge of those insane games, I don't even know what they are. They're garbage. Like, they're so bad. Like, this is what we want. Like, we don't want freaking All Out. Like, that everybody keeps saying, oh, it looks like another All Out 2. Like, All Out was, like, it was terrible. We don't want Alive either. Everybody keeps saying, like, oh, we want Reflex we want Reflex or Alive, and I'm like, no. Like, I hear it in the comments all the time. We don't want Alive. Alive was the biggest disappointment ever. It was like, I literally was like, I wanted to cry when I played Alive. I was like, what is this? Everybody was so hoping for Reflex 2 when that game came out. That was the worst game ever. Like, there's nothing good about Alive. Like, there really was nothing good about Alive. It was 100% a downfall from Reflex in every single way possible. Like, there was nothing good about Alive. We want Reflex. Do Reflex. Study Reflex. Better Reflex. Make a Reflex 2. Make it to where we could bar drag and Reflex and your guy just doesn't let go. Make it to where the servers are better. Like, it's just insane. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you guys get what I mean. Like, I can talk for days about this. Like, it is just insane to me. Like, we want Reflex. Like, make it happen. Like, it's cool that I have ReflexTV because I can actually speak my mind a little bit and talk for, like, I definitely consider myself a person that's been in the community now for a while, and I do have a voice in the community that like, in the small community that we have that still plays Reflex. But I'm definitely speaking for my Reflex homies out there that think the same way as me. Make us a Reflex, dude. Like, seriously, like, you guys, like, Milestone, garbage. Like, make us a Reflex. Like, we don't want this. Yeah, and, like, yeah, man. We'll be playing Reflex till freaking... We'll be playing Reflex in 2030 if they don't do something about this. Like, dude, MX Legends looks garbage. Like, it's so bad. Like, just the way that they're in the air and the way, like, it, like, slow motion falls to the... It looks so bad. Like, it just doesn't flow. Like, alright. Enough said. You guys get what I mean. Guys, shout out. Next week is Daytona. The legendary Daytona. I do want you guys to leave in the comments. I gotta say something about Daytona. Would it be cool? Now, here we go. I'm gonna say something. Would it be cool if we did an off-season, like an off-event championship if you win Daytona? What do you guys think? I think that's kind of cool because Daytona is, like, if you win Daytona in real life, you get your name wrote on a wall, kind of, for, you know, the way it is. Like, you get your name wrote on a wall. Like, I wouldn't mind giving somebody an off-event championship for winning Daytona. Like, I think that's, like, a really cool thing. Like, and I think... I don't know. Like, we could put it in the Hall of Fame for, you know, an off-event championship. If you guys want to do that, I'll definitely, like, this is up to the community. This is not up to me. This is just a straight up just throwing an idea out there. If you go, what do you guys think? Otherwise, it'll just be another race. I just think that it's Daytona. It's one of the coolest it's a legendary supercross track. It's one of the funnest to watch. It's super fun to play. Yeah, but guys, I'm gonna leave a vote. Maybe I'll put it in Discord. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you guys listen to me this long after the video, if you guys do, just let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Anyway, so guys, like I said, Daytona next week. I'm gonna put the points up. I'm gonna show you guys the podium. But ReflexTV is out. Peace.